So I'm just gonna give you guys the straight honest about COD Next and my thoughts about everything. This is like me. I literally just got home off my flight from Vegas back into LA. So this is kind of like what I've been thinking about the last, I guess 24 hours since COD Next, and just everything that I'm looking forward to, and the good and bad. You guys let me know in the comment section below too what you guys thought about the presentation and how do you guys feel about COD Next. So first and foremost, I want to say this is my 4th straight COD Next. I've been to every single one of them, and I'm grateful every time that I'm invited. It's an honor to be, just represented in the Call of Duty community as somebody that they see that can make content and, showcase this. I also did see there's a lot of new faces and a lot of new creators that are coming up in the scene, and it's good that they got that experience to just see how it is, man. So I think that's pretty cool on that aspect of everything. As everything else too, I won't even lie, this probably wasn't my favorite COD Next. Probably my favorite one was either MW3 or MW2. I think everything seemed a lot more prepared, in my personal opinion. But from that on, let's just get right into it. Foremost, I'm gonna talk about the positive. So I know you guys are gonna probably want to talk about the negative and and bash. There's so much negativity around Call of Duty. Like, we'll talk about that later, but it doesn't need to be that deep. There's a lot of good things about it. One thing that I loved, I think every COD Next I've been at, I am not even gonna lie, I think multiplayer has always been the showcase. Multiplayer has always been the best thought out, executed, shown, presentation, out of everything. Every year, since MW2, till now, so Black Ops 7. And so the good for me is multiplayer, bro. So the biggest thing for me that I'm excited for is the camos. If you guys remember, back in MW3, we were doing a lot of camo content, and I was looking forward to that for Black Ops 6, and it really didn't happen. But in Black Ops 7, that's coming. So you see right here, you got Moonstone. We got I think these are the camos for, I think, co-op campaign, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe they're multiplayer. They also have weekly challenges that are back. You get 2 camos per week, or not per week, but I think like per month or whatever, but the weekly challenges are coming back as well. So one thing that they grasped on with multiplayer is content. Like these camos are fire, bro. Like, no cap. Like, and I'm excited to see them. I want to say this is multiplayer's actually camos. So I feel like they just understand and they have a grasp on what they want to do with MP. They try different things, and if they don't like it, they'll take it out and they'll add it in. I just think multiplayer, they just really got a good grasp on. I can't remember the last bad multiplayer, maybe MW2, because I just didn't like the game in general. Because they did so many different changes. Like, you couldn't have your 3rd perk. You had to like unlock it and wait for like time in the game, like just stuff like that. I think the last couple CODs, they've just really got an understanding on multiplayer and what to do with it. I think the maps are great. I think the wall jumping is fire. I think all that is super cool. So that is what I'm looking forward to. Honestly, when I was at COD Next, I really didn't want to play anything but multiplayer. If you guys see more camo content and multiplayer streams, yeah, you know what I mean? And additionally, zombies I think was really cool. I think zombies content cooked last year for Black Ops 6. I think it's going to cook again for Black Ops 7. I think zombies is going to be just like, that community is going to get blessed. That community is going to have a lot of cool things. The map is pretty dope. They got that truck in there. I'm not really like a big zombies player, so I can't like really speak on more and more what's going to be in there. Like, I'll be really ignorant to try to talk about it because I don't know. You obviously have other people in the community who do zombies, Mr. Waffles. I never had to say his name, but just other people in the community who like do zombies. So you know what I'm saying. But it looks really good. The map looked fun, and those camos look cool too. As long as camo grinding for zombies isn't 2,000 headshots, I will be a lot more locked in for it. And they did say that they're going to make the camo challenges easier because they want more people to do it. So we'll see what it comes out with all the information. Also, like, adding with the camos, like the fact that they have co-op campaign camos is really cool to me. So it gives people, that gives me a sense to want to play a campaign. I would wish they would want to do like how it was back in the day where they make campaign come out like a week early, but that gives me incentive to play campaign. Oh, and last but not least for me, that Gravemaker kill streak that shit is insane, bro. Like, I don't know. Sometimes you just need kind of OP cheesy stuff like that, and like it makes you have memories. Like back in the day, attack dogs for BO2, or like a Harrier from MW2 09. Like those type of like OP streaks made you like, yeah, it's annoying, but it's cool as hell when you have it. So I don't know. That Gravemaker is fire. I'm excited to use that. But now that we talked about the positive, we just have to go into the negative. Like, of course, like COD Next wasn't perfect, and there was things in there that I didn't really know when we were about to play Heaven's Hollow. I think that's what it's called. that was literally Liberty Falls. That turned me off so quick. Like, I was like kind of like hopeful, and then like not really hopeful. I was like, okay, what's gonna happen? And when I saw I landed and I was like, wait, this is Liberty Falls from Zombies, I was instantly turned off and I was instantly upset. If it's one thing that I hate about Call of Duty that's been happening on Activision the last 5 years, really since MW2, if it's one thing that's really that really irks me to not want to play this game, is when they're fucking lazy. When they take something and they carbon copy a map from something and they make it a Warzone map. Where they take a POI from a Warzone map and they make it a multiplayer map. I think that is the laziest thing ever, and I literally cannot stand it. I love that Black Ops 6 had 20 something new maps. You got Babylon, you got I can't remember what it's called, what the small ass map, the mosh pit map. I can't remember. I'm blanking right now. I like the new maps that they're trying now. I like when you try, because I understand throughout every Call of Duty in the world that we've had, we've only like 5 maps out of the 16 or 20 you've given us, and that's fine. That's okay. But when you take a POI that doesn't fit for multiplayer and you try to make it into a multiplayer map, they did that in MW2 a lot. It's annoying. When they try to take a POI and they try to make it a resurgence map on big map, like Bogware Fortress from MW2, it got taken out in 4 days. So you're gonna try to give the new content for Rebirth players Liberty Falls. It doesn't work. It won't work because that's a zombies map. You're also just being extremely lazy, and it really actually upsets me and it irks my nerves more than anything. Like, I'm cool to try, and if the map doesn't work, it doesn't work. I can respect that you at least tried. I know everybody doesn't think like me, but like, I can respect that you tried to drop something. Like Area 99, they tried a new map. It was okay. It wasn't the greatest, but it was okay. But you tried, and I can respect that. But when you do shit like that, man, I hate it. And then I love Warzone and I love big map. I'm more of a big map player. Like, if I'm not playing with the bros on squads, I'm playing solos. The solo community is dead. I've been seeing all over Twitter. The solo community is so gone. Shout out to Metaphor. Metaphor, if you're still holding it down, keep doing your thing. Because I don't know how people are playing solos. So you don't even give us a futuristic reskin that works for Black Ops 7. You don't give us new color changes. You don't give us nothing. You just gave us 2 POIs to a map we already had 5 years ago. By the way, I've said this on occasion that Verdansk wasn't going to save COD because we're just in a nostalgia thing. And that nostalgia glasses went off after a month. So they added a POI that's already been in their factory, and then they added another POI, which I think is kind of cool. If you finish a contract or whatever, it's kind of OP, but there's like a heat map, and you see where like it's like a density map, and the more red it is, it means like there's more enemies there. So that's kind of OP, but whatever. And then there's like different like equipment that's coming. Like there's things that counter smokes. I think like Molotovs can like be taken out by smokes now. There's also like a tactical that you can throw that like you can see through like walls and stuff, and even through smoke. So I don't know. There's a lot of different things, a lot of different changes, but like with Warzone, you just couldn't give us a reskin. Like, I get it. Like, it's probably still not enough, but it's something. Like, make it look futuristic, bro. Add some billboards and some different things in places. Like, I don't know. And then you say Avalon's releasing in spring of 2026, and you don't let us see it now. Like, even if I guess it was coming later, I think they still should have let us play, just because we can give you feedback on what we like and don't like. In that feedback of what we don't and don't like, you guys can go make the necessary changes if you guys choose. And that didn't happen. I think there's just a hierarchy of frustration with Call of Duty now, because I feel like a lot of things are so simple, we're overcomplicating it so much. And I don't know who makes the final decisions and the final calls. That's somebody sitting in a black chair overlooking LA and Santa Monica area with a $300,000 car and living their life, right? Which is whatever. I could be wrong about that too, but whoever makes these decisions, it's just like, it's time for you to step up to see what's really going on in your community, or it's time for you to just give up the reins, because it's just hurting us, bro. Why? I should never go into Call of Duty next doubtful. or are scared and anxious about what's coming. I shouldn't leave Call of Duty next with new content with, and I'll give devs their credit, bro. Like, I understand they get told what they're told to do, but like, it's sad to go to see devs knowing that I don't like this, and like, I know they worked hard for like what they were asked to do to get it done. I do feel bad, you know what I mean? But it's just like, it's just not acceptable, bro. And it's just continue hate for Call of Duty, and I can't stand it. It's so negative, but it's like we're feeling the hate because of the product that's being put out. Overall, with everything, I'm excited for multiplayer and camos. I feel bad for a lot of Warzone creators and content creators because I think Warzone was some of the coolest things. We got to do some of the coolest collabs and see some of the coolest people in the world play Warzone, and like the aura is just, I don't know. Like, even currently right now, World Series of Warzone's a fucking mess. It's 2 o'clock right now. My flight was at 11. I landed at 11. They played at 12. It's 2. They haven't played a game yet. They probably played a game now, but they haven't played because it's a mess. It's just, and it's just like, it's depressing. It's depressing. It's just like, I don't know anymore. It's a really bad time for a time that shouldn't be this bad. We're going to 2026, and 2026 has a lot of gaming. And I want to let y'all know right here on this YouTube channel, we're going to be playing a lot of these games and posting them. Wolverine comes out, GTA 6 comes out. Even this month, Ghost of Yotzi comes out. There's a lot of games that are coming out. I want to play the Halloween game. Hopefully there's like a beta for that or alpha for that. So Battlefield, I don't know, man. I went to COD Next, came out with a little something, but I also came back with like, you know, I figured. I just hope it gets better. I hope this video isn't like to like make people feel discouraged. I just need the powers to be to wake up and really smell the coffee before it's too late. We gotta understand what we have. We have a really great opportunity. Warzone is amazing. It's blessed a lot of us in this community. It's blessed a lot of people behind the scenes. And I just hope we just keep taking care of it the way it should be. That's it. Anyways, I'll see you on the beta. Peace.